Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare, care is what we do.
Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfredsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Nearly 100.
You're listening to Wildcats Live with Scott Lindsay and Granville Meredith on your home for Edmonson County High School football. Only on EdmonsonVoice.com. And now, here's Scott and Granville.
Good evening, Wildcat fans. I'm Scott Lindsay, and alongside me in the booth is Granville Meredith for another live broadcast here on the home for Edmonson County Sports. Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. We're here at Edmonson County High School, where the Wildcats will take on the Clinton County Bulldogs. It's now time for the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to kickoff. The Bulldogs are coached by head coach Rocky Talent and have began the season at 1-3. The Bulldogs won a big road game last week as they defeated the Jenkins Cavaliers by a score of 50-8. While the Bulldogs can put points on the board offensively, they've struggled at times on the defensive side of the ball and are giving up an average 31.5 points per game. The Bulldogs hope to come into Wildcat Field tonight and steal a big win from the Wildcats. The Wildcats are coached by first-year head coach Justin Vessels. The Wildcats came out of the field house clicking on all cylinders to start the game last week against Ohio County. The offense played really well, and the defense was up to the task as well. The running game was in full tilt as the offense, and as well as the Wildcats, rushed the ball 38 times for 321 official yards, Granville. The offensive defensive line stood tall as well and controlled the flow of the game from the beginning kickoff. Wildcats are 3-2 on the season and look to pick up an important win tonight here at home. And in the booth with me, as stated, is Granville Meredith tonight. Welcome to the booth, bub.
Thank you, man. Scott, it looks like we're going to get a little saturation tonight. I've got it from the Weather Service that there is going to be about 3 to 6 feet of Nolan Lake surge coming in sometime tomorrow afternoon. So y'all be careful up there on the lake. Seems like it's only going to be about 1 to 2 foot down on Bear Creek. And we're undecided right now about Green River. So
I did hear from Matt Reynolds, though, and Matt said that they already got 28 quarts worth up there at the crossroads.
Well, I was going to make a joke by saying we got a water supply problem here in Brownsville, but I don't think we do now. All you have to do is put you a bucket outside, and you'll have plenty by in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's starting to rain here, Scott. I think ball security may be key tonight, but we'll find out what's going on later in the Keys. But the field looks good right now. Cats came out in warm-ups. They looked like they was a little excited, so yeah. I can't wait till this game starts.
Yeah, I agree with you, Granville. And, the thing about it is the Keys actually came out a little bit of ahead of time. And ball security may not be on there, but we know that now it is.
I'm going to put an asterisk there.
Yeah,
well, so I'd heard rumor that we were going to play tomorrow night, but I don't think we could get the rafts and the boats aired up.
Well, the main John boat had a leak in it.
Well, that's true too. Yeah. And I remember that one year back in, I believe it was 87, 88, when we was trying to have that water polo team here, and we lost 3 horses. So I don't think we need to be out here in the football field with it that much water.
Yeah, if you remember that one year, I think it was 80. It was 88, I think, because it was our senior year and Tom Vincent's junior year. But Tom Vincent, it rained for days, and Tom caught a little slant pattern across the middle and slid 14 yards after the play.
The only other game, Scott, I tell you, it was worse. We went and played it wasn't Metcalfe County then. It was that crazy name up there. But we went up there in the football field.
Gamelia?
Yep. And the baseball field and the football field run together. And I believe it was Tim Basil caught a pass at the second base and slid to third, and he had a rooster tail. And one of the defensive players got knocked down on the play, and he come over, and they were trying to give him CPR because he almost drowned it on the field.
Yep. Yeah,
and we lost 2 kickoff tees.
Yeah, it's a mess, and it could be that way here tonight, folks. They expect the water to roll in any time, the rain itself, and we apologize. We just found out that they are playing the national anthem, and we were not made aware of that, so I apologize that we did not take commercial time out for that. So we do apologize for that. That's something we always try to do, but we weren't made aware of it this time, and we talked right through it, Granville. So we do apologize for that. No disrespect meant. If any of you know Granville or I, either one, we're very patriotic and very respectful for our country and our flag. So no disrespect meant. But we are going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll come back here in just a minute. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
Bank of Edmonson County is now within arm's reach on your smartphone. Our new mobile app offers remote deposit capture, bill pay, PIN login, and Touch ID. See your transaction history, even turn your card on and off with the swipe of a finger. Available for Android and iPhone through Google Play and Apple App Store.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Bank of Edmonson County in Brownsville, Bowling Green, Smiths Grove, and now on your phone.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're listing property or need the services of a professional auctioneer, call Alan at Keppel Auction Realty. And if you need a custom home, addition, or other builder services, you can still call Alan at H&K Construction. Call Alan Keppel today, 270-791-2288. Keppel Auction Realty and H&K Construction, 270-791-2288. Call Alan Keppel today.
Welcome back to the Bank of Edmonson County Countdown to Kickoff here on Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. I did not get anybody added to the injury report this week, Granville, so that's a good thing. And our injury report is sponsored by McReynolds Physical Therapy. And let's talk about some starting lineups here, Granville.
All right.
We, of course, we know who ours are.
Oh, we do?
They have 3 that they run in the backfield for Clinton County, and hopefully we'll figure out which one of them it is pretty quickly this week. But number 7, Kaysen Massengale, put up 4 pass completions last week on 7 attempts. Jaden Kinney, 4 for 4. Great night for Jaden. And Dustin Metters was 2 for 5. All totaled, they had 10 passing plays, and 16 rushing plays for a total of 172 yards through the air and 153 on the ground. So they can mix it up.
Well, we talked about it, Scott, earlier. It looks like they can put up points, but they can't stop people from scoring. So that plays right into our game tonight because we like to score.
We do. We like it a lot.
And I just hope we can shut them down, and then we go home with a W, and everything is just fine and dandy.
Right. Let's hope that. We'll see how many rooster tails we see tonight. They're going out for the flip. But tonight's first half sponsor is brought to you by A-Plus Family Healthcare in Brownsville. And Granville, let's go ahead and hit the Keppel Auction and Realty and H&K Construction keys to victory.
Well, number 1, last week the Bulldogs ran for 16 rushing plays and 10 passing plays. We must remain alert and focus on the offensive assignments. Number 2, the offense needs to come out able to move the ball and get some scores early. The Bulldog defense tends to give up a lot of points. And number 3, avoid foolish penalties and miss assignments. The Bulldogs have the ability to score quickly if they catch the Wildcats defense out of position. And with an asterisk,
and number
ball
4.
security.
Number 4, it's going to get wet.
But I believe if we do all 4 of those, Scots, we're going to come out with a W here in Browntown tonight.
I agree. I think the Wildcats have a very winnable game. The one thing about that it actually concerns me, though, Granville, when weather is involved, you never know what's going to happen.
That is true.
It levels the playing field for just about everybody. And hopefully we can get it turned on here early and get some points on the board. That way if it gets sloppy, then we've already put our points up. So hopefully that'll be the case. We've got some kids at midfield in ponchos.
We've had the towing costs.
Yeah, the towing costs. And Edmonson County is going to receive to start the game.
I like that.
Let's get on them quick. That's there's 4 minutes left to go here before the game starts, but I have a feeling they're going to try to get it started a little bit early.
I believe they will. Here goes the banner for Edmonson County Wildcats. So, I don't know if you want to take a quick break so we can get started or whether we want to just stay right here. I'm flexible either way.
Yeah, we could take a quick break. Just a reminder that tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Josh Roney, State Farm Insurance. And we'll be back with the kickoff here momentarily. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
Healthcare can be a scary subject for those that are underinsured, but at A-Plus Family Healthcare, we make sure that's never the case. We have a great program available, and we're here to help you. Call us today for more information. 270-975-4050. Located in the Main Street Center next to Alford's Pharmacy.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we do.
For nearly 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated with a complete line of deposit and loan products, and with mobile banking with deposit capture, helping our friends has never been easier.
Bank of Edmonson County, you're our first priority.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Tom Vinson is your local Edmonson County Farm Bureau insurance agent. As your local agent, Tom is proud to serve the Edmonson County community and take care of all your insurance needs with prompt service and personal attention. That's what being Kentucky's insurance company is all about. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life insurance, and more. Contact Tom today for a free quote. Call 270-597-2127. Tom Vinson, your Edmonson County, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. Tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Edmonson County PVA Kyle White. Grandma, looks like both teams are ready, and they are going to try to get things started a little bit early. So Clinton County will be kicking off to the Wildcats, and the Wildcats have got two deep. That's Blaine DeWeese and Sailing back deep. And we're ready here to kick off. There it is, straight down the middle. It's going to bounce and be taken. Sailing has it at the 25. He's over the 27 to the 30, cuts to the outside. And he's across the 35 to about the 39, I think, is where they're going to spot it. Grandma, it's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats. I want to remind everybody tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by Tom Vincent, Kentucky Farm Bureau, here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half.
I disagree totally. I think it's 37.
It is. They backed it up, didn't they? Actually, it may be. I don't know.
38?
Yeah, it's 8. 38. We'll just split the middle.
There you go.
They must have said his knee was down because he was laying almost on the white marker for the 40-yard line. But he could have slid, too. You just never know. Would you look at it?
Well, sliding don't count.
No. Nope. All right, folks, the Wildcats are going to come out. Muse up under center with the I formation in the backfield. There's the snap. Pitch comes to the right side. He's got Swihart on a horse over here. Blocker out front. He's up to the 49-yard line. He's going to be taken down, but that is enough for a Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. Gain of 11 by Swihart right off the bat. They're going to mark him at the 50, Granny.
Okay, we'll take it.
Yes, sir. That's 12 then. I had to kick my shoes off for that one.
He's kind of slew of foot, but it looked like somebody shot a gun right behind him, and he took off, and
they must
they
skirt
just
him.
barely caught him.
Yeah.
He had a lot of field open, too.
He did. And Sailing out front made a really good block on it as well. All right, Muse in shotgun formation. Man goes in motion. Cuts across. That's White. He's trying to get the corner, and there he goes. He's up the right side, and he takes it across, and they're going to mark him down at about an 11-yard gain. And that's another Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down.
I hope we call 150 Lake Forest recruiting first downs.
I do too. I just hope I'm dry.
Just bang, bang.
Yeah. And, folks, we've been told that some of our Clinton County Bulldog fans are going to be listening to us as well. We appreciate that and welcome in.
And we apologize already.
It's like I explained to them, we are homers, but we try to be optimistic and open-minded about everything. So, Muse hands the ball off, going up the middle. He's on his own. The ball comes out.
I think we got it.
Well, nope, it bounced again. Now there's a scrum. I think we got it back. And let's see. But there was 3 or 4 blue shirts from each side on it. But I think we got back on. Oh, it's saying Clinton County gets back on the ball. And that's going to be a fumble recovery. And that's one of those things about ball security, Granville, that we were talking about.
I'm going to put an asterisk on that series.
Okay.
Because I said ball security, and it come into play right there for just a second.
Yeah, it did. It sure enough did. So let's see who's in the backfield for Clinton County.
It's going to be hard to tell with them numbers.
Yeah. Number 12.
All right.
There's a snap, drop back, looking to pass across the sideline, and that was a reception, but it was a 1-yard reception from Jackson Mason. So he's in the backfield right now for Clinton County.
Ooh.
Oh, they gave him a very favorable spot.
Well, see, he caught it and fell back that way, so the white hat was putting it here, and the other guy was standing here, and he said, nay, and so he moved it up a yard, so.
Yeah, he was falling backwards when he caught the ball.
I thought so too, but
because he was coming back to the ball. But either way, Mason sets up in the backfield, single back in the backfield with him, receivers out to each side. There's a snap. He's looking to pass again. He's got the corner, and it's going to be complete.
Okay,
and
well, he backed up, so
yeah.
They're going to give him forward progress to 39.
Yep, 39-yard line. So 2 passes and 5 yards. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5. That's Blaine DeWeese in on that stop. And let's see what the Wildcats can dial up on the defensive side of the ball for 3rd down. 3rd and 5, 9:17 left to go in the first quarter. And Mason brings him out of the huddle. Single back in the backfield. Drop back looking to pass. It's across the middle, and it's complete. And that's going to be enough for the 1st down. Wildcats laid off of him just a little bit, and that was complete to number 11, William Beatty. Nice gain on the play, and just enough for the 1st down for Clinton County.
Looked like our corners were playing zone on that. We may have to switch that around and get a little bit man going because first 3 plays are passing plays. I don't know if they can run the ball or not, Scott.
Well, we'll find out here momentarily. I don't know that they want to.
Not when we got 6 down linemen.
Yep. Oh, goodness. I'm talking to myself. There's the snap. He's rolling out to the right. He's got a man deep. Pass is in the air, and nice job by the Wildcats to knock it down. That was Will Sailing over there with a nice job knocking that pass down. Incomplete.
Well, the Clinton County player run past it and come back and crawled up Sailing and wasn't able to make the catch. So 2 more of them, and we'll get the ball back. I like incomplete pass on the.
Stops the clock.
It does.
Gives us a little more time. 2nd and 10 with 8:18 left to go here in the first quarter. No score as things just get underway here in Brownsville. Clinton County Bulldogs with the ball. Mason sets up. Dropping back. Again, he's looking to pass. Got a flats, and he had to get it out of there quick. And just a bit outside.
White was coming down hard right there.
Colton looked like he got shot out of a cannon off his corner over here.
Well, he lined up as a linebacker, and he just eased up, and then he took off and almost got to him.
3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Let's see if the Wildcats can stop them here. It was 3rd and 5 on the last set of downs, and they got 7 on the play. So let's see if the Wildcats can hold them and keep them from getting the first down on this play. The Wildcats with nobody deep, which is scary. Turn back looking to pass, and it's across the middle again, and it's right in that defensive set over there. We're going to have to make the ball's out, and the Wildcats have it. I thought they were going to blow the whistle. Yeah.
I thought they were going to stop his forward
progress.
I did too,
but they didn't, so we'll take it.
He kept churning, and turn around was fair play.
They drove him back about 7 yards, too. That's the thing. Of course, he was still trying to fight it, so I understand why the blue hat or the white hats weren't in any hurry to blow the whistle. But I would have probably, if I was the Clinton County coach, I would have asked for that whistle a little ahead of that. But here we are, 1st and 10 Wildcats. Muse up under center. Coy and DeWeese go in motion. There's a snap. There's the pitch. And Colton White turns it up, and there's a flag on the play. So they're going to take it down to the 42-yard line or 43, depending on where they spot it. Colton's getting up a little gingerly, I think, but there is a flag on the play. And it's holding against the Wildcats, going to back them up 10 yards. And that's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so where are they going to set it down at? Good Lord.
It must have been at the
line of scrimmage.
Well, it must have been behind the line of scrimmage.
Golly.
Wow.
Anyway, it's going to bring up 2nd and 20. Either way you look at it. Let's see if we got a second. Or no, it's 1st down and 20. I'm sorry. 1st down and 20 for the Wildcats. They're far enough back now. I've got to get binoculars out to see them. Muse up under center. Man comes in motion is Swihart. He's looking to pass. There it is across the middle. And he was. Oh, man, there was a lot of banging going on there. All he had to do was throw that yellow. But he didn't, so it's a good play by the Clinton County Bulldog defender. Bring up 2nd down and 20. Again, want to remind everyone tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by Tom Vincent, Kentucky Farm Bureau, here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. Play comes in from the sideline. 7:34, the clock stops with the incomplete pass. Muse sets up in shotgun formation. Swihart in the backfield with him. And he's going to take it himself up the middle. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage, driven back, and piled on him a little bit after the play, but they stop his momentum. And it looks like I don't think Coach is very happy. He walked out on the field and called a timeout. That's usually a bad sign when the coach comes out on the field with you.
Yeah, he may have.
And he's very animated. I don't know what could have happened there, but 7:24 and there's a timeout on the field. Edmonson County spinning its first timeout.
Hope we don't have a cold snap and this rain turns into sleet and snow. It'd be a mess around here, wouldn't it?
I'm just glad it's kind of held off a little bit. It was supposed to have already been heavy here. And he's Coach Vessels is using the full extent of the timeout as well. He's still out there with them. So he must have saw something he didn't like for sure. And here we go. Edmonson County breaks it out. 3rd down and 15 with a gain of 5 on the play. Muse up under center. And he's faking it. Now he's going to launch it across the middle. He's got him again, but overthrows him by about 3 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down. That play was there, though. Just overthrew him just a little.
They called a
flag on them.
And
that's
automatic first down.
Wow,
so
that's going to be enough for the first down. So that's a Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down after the penalty.
It must have been roughing the passer.
It must
something
have.
back there because I was watching the ball, and then
I was too.
by the time I turned around, he already made his sign. So
Yeah, I was behind the play, or out in front of the play, trying to see where the ball was going. We'll take it. Muse up under center. I formation in the backfield. And the pitch goes to Swihart. He hits the hole hard, and he's going to go forward.
about 9.
They're going to give him 8 on the play. Yep.
8.
So it's going to be second down and 2 for Swihart. Man, when he gets a ball, he's quick.
He hit the hole right. Just run into the defensive teeth there in the secondary.
And I'm okay with that because he drove him back
Yeah.
a little bit when he
Yeah,
hit. So
yeah.
that's how you know you're hitting the hole correctly is when they go backwards instead of you. 6:40 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Muse up under center. And handoff goes Lyons up the middle. Nice job by Lyons. Gets the first down.
Nice counter fake right there.
And that's another Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. Nice job on the play.
I like Muse after the initial handoff. He faked that on.
Yeah, when it hit the pitch. Yep.
Yes.
If I hadn't have saw him hand it off, I'd have probably went with a pitch too. But nice footwork and handwork there by Muse. Up under center now. And there's the pitch coming around the right side
Nice
again.
block.
And he's down the sideline, cuts it back, gets caught from behind, but he's down to the 11-yard line is where they're going to spot him. And that's enough for another Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. Wildcats on the move. I like the tempo right now, Granville, and the play calling as well.
It's looking good. I mean, the run's open, the pass is there, but that ball being a little wet, he overthrowed one, and then the other one, it was underthrown.
Yep.
Yeah. So
5:30 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. The Wildcats knocking on the door.
I see what you did there.
Yes, I did. Muse up under center. Going to hand the ball off to Lyons going up the middle. And they try to throw him, but they throw him forward, so he's down to about the 7-yard line. Let's see where they're going to mark him. They're going to mark him at the 6. So it's a gain of 5 on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 5. .455 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. No score yet here from Brownsville. Clinton County Bulldogs and the Edmonson County Wildcats playing it out here in the rain. Muse up under center. And he's dropping back. Handoff to Swihart going up the middle. He hits it hard, and he's going to go down to about the 2-yard line, I think is where they're going to mark him at, Granny. So it's going to bring up, 3rd and 1. So they can still get about 6 inches here and get another first down.
They're going to punch it down.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, though. Yeah.
I mean, they like Lake Forest recruiting, but they don't want a first down here.
Right. I'd rather have a 7 points on the board touchdown. Sponsored by the Wildcats. Muse up under center. And there's Swihart coming around the corner, and it's touchdown Wildcats! No flags on the play. Swihart with a 3-yard touchdown run.
A little juke to the left, a little juke to the right, and a hearty house silver to the end zone by Swihart. Now the Cats line up for the extra point attempt. Look like Muse is holding for White. Here's the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. And they say it's good. So with 3:56 left here in the first quarter, it's Edmonson County 7, Clinton County 0. Nice little series there, Scott. I was skeptical about that first series when we give the ball up, but we kind of protected the ball that time and took it for about a total of 49 yards to the house and a score. We got a penalty on us, but then penalty on them to offset it. So Cats will kick off to Clinton, and hopefully we can pin them deep and get the ball back and score again.
Yeah, and that was all predicated by the fumble recovery out here close to midfield, Gramble. So great job of the Wildcats to turn a turnover into points, and that's what you have to do when you're playing good teams.
And there was 2 tenths in front of us, so I don't remember who got the fumble recovery, but because it was blocked by the tenths.
They have some tenths above the players, so they don't get as wet, but they're right at the 50-yard line and was right where the ball came out, so we never did get to see it. So the Wildcats are teeing it up. Muse is going to be kicking off, and we've got number 8 and number 7, I think, in the backfield for Clinton County. That is Massengale and Matthews. And here we go. Oh, that's a nice pooch. They got to get him down, though. That's the only thing about kicking it short. You got to get him down.
Yep.
And he's going to be down at the
39,
just short of the 40-yard line. And that's Seabolt in with a big tackle. We've called Seabolt's name quite a bit here lately. He's been head-hunting the ball. I like it. We're going to mark it at the 39-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bulldogs with 3:51 left to go here in the first quarter. And we still have Mason in the backfield. Set up in shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. They're going to fake it. Pressure's on, and he goes forward, and he got tackled in the backfield, and he's got him. And unless there's a flag back here, that's going to be a huge play for Clinton County, and I do not see a flag.
61 yards. Boo. That was a nice play by the quarterback, nice play by the receiver to get behind our guys.
Which receiver was it? I was looking behind him.
I believe it's the one right there. Maybe number 1.
There's 11, 7, or 4 was back there.
I'm going to go with 11, 7, or 4.
Okay.
I don't know. He just outrun us and made a great catch and tried to take momentum away from us, but I don't think he done it yet. I think Mo kind of went back to midfield. We'll see what happens after this play right here. Looks like Clinton is lined up for a 2-point conversion here. And we jumped off sides. So that'll make it a little bit shorter.
They going for the extra point?
No, they're going for 2-point conversion. And they may decide to change it up a little bit here since now they're on the 1.5-yard line. Penalty was half a distance to go.
It was Will Beatty with the reception.
Will Beatty,
Yep.
all right. All right, Clinton's lined up, single backfield. Twin receivers to the right, twin receivers to the left. Here's the snap. He gives it, fakes a give, and we stop him short. Nope, they're saying it's no good. So with 3:40 left here in the first quarter, it's Edmonson County 7, Clinton County 6. All right, Scott, we made a good stop there on the extra point to keep our 1-point advantage, but didn't like them coming out and airing it out that easy on us. Going to have to make a couple of corrections on that to slow this offense down from Clinton County.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Granny. I don't know, and of course once they throw the ball, I'm actually trying to watch the receivers, but I'm watching the quarterback till then. But they're getting behind us awful easy.
Yes,
and that's kind of unnerving. I don't like that.
Well, see, we may be in man, but it looks like we're coming up short and almost trying to play zone back there.
And then they're running past us.
And then they're running past us, and then we're like, uh-oh. So But we got to get a better handle on that because they're passing at will. I would
literally. It was Will Beatty.
There you go.
So tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by Tom Vincent, Kentucky Farm Bureau here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half. There's the kick. It's a pooch kick. And the Wildcats are going to let it go out of bounds, and that's a flag. And we will take the ball.
Is it if we touch it?
Did
think
we touch it?
I think we touched it. I'm trying to see what they're doing here.
Now they're walking up to the 45, which is where the ball would be placed if it went out of bounds. But now they're walking backwards.
He's walking back to the 40. I think we tried to get a hand on it.
It got away from us.
And he got out of bounds on us. So we would retain possession at the 40.
3:39 left to go here in the first quarter. The Wildcats lead the Bulldogs by a score of 7-6.
I mean, it was a nice pooch kick over there because it done a crazy bounce and we
did.
couldn't handle it.
It was kind of weird. All right, here we go, Wildcats. Muse up under center. And the pitch is going to come to this side. Cuts it back. It's Swihart. He sees a hole. He goes for it. They're trying to strip tackle, But he's going to go down at about the 45-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. Gain of 15 on the play.
I just like the way he runs.
I do too. And I know Swihart. Me and his dad used to work together and his mom, and I grew up with his whole family, but I'm not sure he's afraid of anything.
Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard the dad was a Swihart and his mom was a Sweetheart, so I don't know.
Well, I worked with both of them, and his dad is a Swihart.
All right, that answers that.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, me too. I loved working with both of them. All right, man goes in motion. Muse up under center, and he's going to fake the pitch this time and take it back up. He should have pitched it because he's going to get to right back to about the line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit more. And now
they're going to give him a gain of 1 on that.
They threw him forward. We'll take it. That's going to bring up second down and 9 with 2:31 left to go here in the first quarter.
That was kind of a handsy play because they had a hand on his shoulder, hand on his helmet, hand on his.
Yep. And one thing that they try to do, and we've seen the Wildcats do it several times this year, and Clinton County just tried to do it. It's okay to sling somebody to try to get them down, but try to sling them backwards.
Yes.
Don't sling them toward the first down marker. Muse up under center. There's a snap, and he's going to hand the ball off to the short up front, and he's going to go forward. That's Lyons. Nice gain on the play. And that's going to be another Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down to the 30-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 31. So that's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats with 1:45 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Again, tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by Tom Vincent, Kentucky Farm Bureau, here in the A-Plus Family Healthcare first half.
But if you're going to sling them backwards, make sure you sling them hard enough to get them on the ground. Don't sling them and get them a running chart.
Yeah, shot back at you.
Yeah.
Muse up under center. And there's the pitch to Swihart going around the far side. He's got some blockers. He's out in front. And he got tripped up.
One person.
And that's another Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. But the only person that could have got him.
And got him by a shoestring. And we got somebody still, the one that tackled him is still down.
We'll hold it here for just a second, just in case. But we do have an injury timeout on the field right now. Sometimes when they have cramps or something, they pop up pretty quick, and we're hoping that that's the case with this young man. We always the one thing that we try to always do, Granville, is even if it's our competitor, we never want to see anybody hurt.
No.
We can be competitors on the field, but there's still a way to make sure that all the kids are taken care of, and that's what we try to do.
Right. I'm just guessing here, Scott. His momentum was taking him to the right, and Swihart cut back to the left, and he reached back and caught him by the ankle.
Yeah.
So it may
twisted him around.
Well, the way he's laying there, it looks like it may be the arm or shoulder. But
they're not working with his lower body.
No. Hopefully it's not anything serious, and he can get back in the game pretty quick.
Yeah. That's what we always hope as well. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, Granville. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at edmonsonvoice.com.
If you're listing property or need the services of a professional auctioneer, call Alan at Keppel Auction Realty. And if you need a custom home, addition, or other builder services, you can still call Alan at H&K Construction. Call Alan Keppel today, 270-791-2288. Keppel Auction Realty and H&K Construction, 270-791-2288. Call Alan Keppel today. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we do.
Tom Vinson is your local Edmonson County Farm Bureau insurance agent. As your local agent, Tom is proud to serve the Edmonson County community and take care of all your insurance needs with prompt service and personal attention. That's what being Kentucky's insurance company is all about. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life insurance, and more. Contact Tom today for a free quote. Call 270-597-2127. Tom Vinson, your Edmonson County, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent. Tom Vinson is your local Edmonson County Farm Bureau insurance agent. As your local agent, Tom is proud to serve the Edmonson County community and take care of all your insurance needs with prompt service and personal attention. That's what being Kentucky's insurance company is all about. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life insurance, and more. Contact Tom today for a free quote. Call 270-597-2127. Tom Vinson, your Edmonson County, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent.
All right, folks, welcome back to Wildcats Live on edmonsonvoice.com. We do have the young man up and on the sideline right now. We won't go into any detail out of respect and privacy for him. But we do hope and pray that everything's okay with him. 1:12 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Muse up under center. There's a snap. And again, Lyons goes up the right side. He's bully balling him. And he's across the 15-yard line to the 14.
Did you say bully balling him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. That's where you lower your shoulder and just run. Bully ball. Not to be confused with Billy Ball from the 70s and 80s.
And not to be confused with pickleball.
Right, no. Two totally different things.
Nor wiffle ball.
But we playing foosball.
We are.
Muse up under center. And the pitch is going to go to Swihart going around the corner. He's up over the 10, down to about the 9-yard line. And that may be the final play of the quarter, Granny. But we'll see here in just a minute.
We're taking a leisurely stroll that way. So
it's going to be 3rd down and 2 when we come back, but that's the end of the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, the Wildcats lead the Bulldogs by a score of 7-6. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at edmonsonvoice.com.
It's not something we like to talk about. It makes lots of folks uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's part of life. Folks have many needs when they lose a loved one, and one of those is a friend. Roy Grable and the staff at Grable Funeral Home have been friends of this community for a long time. Let Grable Funeral Home be a friend to you with pre-need counseling or other services. No one likes to talk about it, but at Grable Funeral Home, you can talk it over with a friend. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we do.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com. Tonight's first half action of Wildcats Live is brought to you by A-Plus Family Healthcare here in the Greenville Funeral Home second quarter. And we're going to have to change our whole outlook here, Granville. They've switched sides of the field, and it's right in a blind spot for both of us, I think. Here starting the second quarter, the Wildcats Muse up under center. Handoff goes to Swihart up the right side, cuts it back to the middle, and it's touchdown, Wildcats! Swihart with a 9-yard touchdown run.
A little juke, a little jive, and a hearty Howe Silver to the end zone with a 9-yard scamper to start this second quarter off. On for the extra point attempt is Mr. Colton White. Muse will hold the ball when they decide to blow the whistle and get ready, and looks like we're ready for the snap. Here's a snap. Ball is down. Kick is up. Looks good. They throw both hands in the air. 11:55 to go here in the second quarter. And it's Edmonson 14, Clinton County 6. Nice way to open the quarter there, Scott.
I like it.
9-yard scamper. Didn't seem like it slowed him down too much. A little 9-yard scamper, no cramps, no injuries there, and turn around and kick off, and let's see if we can get the ball back pretty quick.
Yeah, I like it. I like scoring the first play of the second quarter. That's always good.
Just wish we hadn't lost that ball a while ago, but
Yep.
it's all good. We just don't need to kick off to them and let them throw one pass and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, I'm. Hopefully they've got it pulled over to the side, and
They got it pulled over the side with the flashers on?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hopefully they can keep them in front of them now. Oh, I thought he was going to.
He does that every time, and I wait. And,
I'm usually typing when you're doing that, though, and I got finished a little early. For those of you that don't know, Granny takes over play-by-play for a few minutes after a touchdown because I try to update the score on our Twitter account at Wildcats Live. So there's the kick, and it's going to hit and bounce. Nope, he's going to run under it, catch it, take it up the sideline. He's got some room in front of him. Granville still on his feet. He's going to be up over the 40, and we'll see where they actually mark him out.
About the 42, 43, running in between the 41 and 42, so maybe on the 42. Yes, that's where they're going to start at, on the 42.
We start at the 42. 11:50 left to go here in the second quarter. And here we go. Make sure we still got Mason in at quarterback, and we do. Single back in the backfield with him. Receivers out to each side. I assume they're going to try to air it out just like they always have. He's rolling left. We got some pressure, and he dumps it,
bouncing.
And it's incomplete. Nice job of the Wildcats. Get some pressure in there on Jackson Mason. I got to look in Granville. This team's pretty young. That's one of the things that I think's held them back a little this year as far as they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 seniors out of this group. But most of their skilled players are freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. So Mason's going to set up in shotgun formation again. There's a snap. He's looking to pass. And the Wildcats get on him, but he's got one down the sideline and incomplete. Nice play on the sideline.
No flags.
No flags, and that was DeWeese with the coverage. And number 84 for the Wildcats, Gomez, was in on the play as well. So a good job by the guys to get out on coverage that time. Stops the clock with 11:38 left to go here in the second quarter. And again, folks, we appreciate everybody watching, not only on our Facebook Live, but also our YouTube. And here we go. We've got trip receivers out to the right side, and we've only got 3 defenders over here. I hope somebody slides over because that was a false start. unless they call it on us. No, they did. Huh. They called it on us, so that's going to be the first down. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
5 yards.
Yep. Well, I'm looking in the window, and it's –
and there's moisture on the outside.
There's a glare.
I understand.
Oh.
Age is not a factor.
Not at all. Mason dropping back again, looking to pass. He's got a quick curl across the middle. He's got one on the outside, and it's going to be overthrown. Boy, he's got a nice arm, though. Winds up on his back. Wildcats put some pressure on him. Stops the clock with 11:33. It's going to be 3rd down and 5.
I thought Salem had a play on that, and he stopped, and it went about 4 yards over his head, so must have got some water in his eye.
Absolutely. Whatever. We're gonna float it on down. That's going to bring up 4th down and 5, according to what they have on the board now. So let's see. The Bulldogs are going to go for it. Watch the hard count here.
Yes.
Twin receivers out to each side. Mason in shotgun. There's a snap. And what happened?
They blow the whistle.
They called a timeout. So it's timeout Clinton County. And that's probably a good thing they did because that snap was low and he was going to have trouble handling it.
Mm-hmm.
So, smart timeout. Granville, one of the things that we want to go over, and of course everybody hears us talking about our sponsors online all the time, and but Coach Pierce actually gave us a list of them tonight, so we do want to recognize those, the 2024-25 Championship Club members. For our platinum level sponsors, we have Bank of Edmonson County, Greenville Funeral Home, Rafferty's, and Alfred's Pharmacy. Our gold level, we have Patton's Funeral Home, CB Food Store, A-Plus Family Healthcare, and SCRTC. Silver level is Josh Roney State Farm, McReynolds Physical Therapy, A-Plus Family Healthcare, Tom Vincent Kentucky Farm Bureau, and Lake Forest Recruiting. Bronze level, Keppel Realty and Auction, HK Construction Consulting and Management, CNC Firearms, and Sailors Golf Carts. In our red level, Kevin Alexander, Shauna Grable with Keller Williams, Nationwide Insurance, Ryan Stice, Grable and Kearney Tax Services. So a special thanks to our championship sponsors for helping make Edmonson County High School athletics what they are today. Jackson sets up in shotgun. He's dropping back looking to pass, rolling out. He's got a flats, and it's going to be incomplete.
And we'll take over
and
on
we'll
downs.
take over on downs at the 42-yard line. I like it.
They tried to run a little confusion play with these receivers out here, and they kind of picked themselves. So
they did. They ran a pick play, and they hit each other.
Right, and all they had left was this flats pad, and he just overshot him a little.
He led him just a little too much.
Missed him about that much.
One thing I learned about a pick play, though, when you're playing on the defensive side, it's only a pick if the flag flies.
That is true. All I can say is I love a rainy night.
I can see it in your eyes. Muse up under center. And here comes the pitch. Swihart cutting it up the middle. He's busted it out the outside. He's still on it. No flags that I see, and it's touchdown, Swihart.
43 yards.
47.
Was it? Yes, it's 47 because right there's a 50. So a 47-yard, a skip, a hop, and a Heidi Hardo Silver to the end zone for his third of the game, I believe. Ain't that right, Scott?
It is.
I don't know what he's going for. He might win the toaster for tonight. I'm not for sure, but I'm not sure we're giving one away. But he's in the lead.
He keeps running like that, I will. I'll find one.
Colton White on for his next point after attempt. Muse with the ball. Here's a snap. Ball is down. Kick is up. They signal good. So with 11-17 here in the second quarter, it's Edmonson County 21, Clinton County 6. Wow. Don't give us time to write anything down. Just score.
Rushing us. I don't like it.
Man, he hit his hole, followed his blocker, and then saw a little daylight, and he just put the afterburners on. Because he wasn't running very fast from the 47 to about the
Till he
35.
got through till he got through the
when
line.
he hit the 30, he's like, hey, guys, watch this.
I think I heard a pew. But, great run by Swihart. And, again, he's got a quick first step, Granny. And it doesn't matter, he can be running straight forward and he's got a quick cut. And that's where you pick up speed on people.
Well, I'm going to say he has a quick last step because there wasn't nobody 4 or 5 yards when he was heading towards the goal line.
True that. All right, here we are. We're going to kick off. Again, 11-17 left to go here in the second quarter. The Wildcats with a 21-6 lead. Muse kicking off, and he's going to punch kick it, and it's going to take a big hop, and he's just going to take a knee. Great job by the receiver that time. He's going to be about the 35, 36-yard line, depending on where they spot it.
And if you're keeping stats at home, Scott, that's 117 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns.
By Swihart?
Yeah, I think that would get you in the Pro Bowl.
It could. It definitely could.
But if you ask Swihart, he'll probably say, I owe all thanks to my linemen because they're doing a fantastic job tonight opening holes for him.
Yep, absolutely. Here we are coming out. Mason pitch to the outside, and it's a run play this time. And the Wildcats say nay. That young man's been in the backfield all night and watching everybody else have fun. And he finally gets a carry. That's Jackson, I hope I'm saying it right, Catron or Catron. But he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be second down and 10. And twin receivers out to this side, single receiver out to the other side. And Mason again in shotgun. Drops back looking to pass. Wildcats get pressure on him, but he does complete the pass. And it's going to be right at the first down marker. So it's going to be enough for the first down, I think, for Clinton County. And, yes, they do call it the first. Nice pitch and catch there. .13 and counting left to go here in the second quarter. The Wildcats with a 21-6 lead here at home. What was supposed to have been homecoming night, but the weather didn't allow that. Mason sets up in shotgun formation. Trip receivers out to this side. One of them's just backing up, and they hit him in the flats, and he's going to be down, but he only got about 1.5 yards. That's one thing that you learn as a receiver, and, of course, that's he's a junior, so he's still got some growing to do as well, and they're going but you always want to try to catch the ball up off the ground because, if you drop down to a knee, the play's over in high school. So
that's what I was worried about there because he was on the ground and we come rolling in on top of him, but the whistle hadn't blown.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yep. And here comes Mason in shotgun, dropping back, looking to the flats, and he pitches it across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. And Aiden Seabolt gets rolled, and was there a flag come in? It was.
Well, I think they're going to penalize him because he thought he still had the ball and he was trying to tackle him. He didn't know he
it's going to be the other side, though. Personal foul. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, they're going to be offsetting.
Offsetting.
Yep.
Well, see, he was trying to tackle him and didn't know he dropped the ball.
Right.
And
then the boy kind of gave him a shot when he got up. So at least they're offsetting, and we can deal with that. That's their way of getting everything under control. I'm with that. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. That's what it says on the board, but it still says second across the way, doesn't it? Yep. We'll get that figured out here in a minute.
I don't think they realized offsetting penalties, it would go back to 2nd down.
Right.
So
that's what I think. I think it's second. 2nd 7. Mason sets up in shotgun formation. Receivers out to each side. He's rolling out to the right. He's going to throw into the flats and just enough for the first down. Knocked him out of bounds. So it's going to be irrelevant what it says on the board. Either way, it's going to be another first down for the Bulldogs. We're going to have to get up on those receivers a little better. We can talk about that in our second half adjustment.
Yes, we can. We might just do that. Let me put another asterisk down.
Yep. And a reminder, the first half action of Wildcats Live is brought to you by A-Plus Family Healthcare here in the Grayville Funeral Home second quarter. Trip receivers out to the right this time. Mason sets up in shotgun formation. He's looking right. Got one backing up in the flats, but he's got another one in the corner. Overthrows him. And that was intended for number 4, McCutcheon. And he looks like he's a pretty tall kid, but Shaq would have had a little trouble with that one, I believe.
I don't think Shaq could have got to it. It was a bullet.
But it is wet, so it could have slipped out of his hand, but it had some chuck behind it for sure. Clock stops with the incomplete pass at 8:42. Again, the Wildcats lead here in the second quarter, 21-6. Clayton County with the ball second and 10 at the 41-yard line. Mason sets up in shotgun formation. Again, he's got trip receivers out to his right side, single to his left. And he's going to hand the ball off, going up the side. And
ain't nothing
the
there.
Wildcats are snuffing that out. And I think that was Mr. Jackson again. Trying to keep the Wildcats honest, but he's a loss of about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 12. We've got to hand it to our Edmonson County Wildcat cheerleaders tonight, Granville. They're down here trying to keep the crowd into everything, and it is a little wet out there. So we appreciate them and the band here as well. And we appreciate them being out here. And Mason sets up in shotgun. Twin receivers out to each side. Backs are dropping. Nice coverage by the Wildcats, and they're going to get in on him and force him to throw it. But he took a nice little shot on that corner.
Got a flag on the play.
I don't know what that was. That came in way late.
We got
Unsportsmanlike against Edmonson County. What was that?
I don't know.
I bet they're fixing to find out.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure what was happening there, but that takes it down to the 28-yard line.
I don't know if words were discussed or whether it was a.
I don't know.
I mean, it couldn't have been a chop block or anything. And
I didn't see any action,
that's what I'm saying. I don't.
But I was looking. Words. Yeah, I was looking downfield too. But either way, 7:46, and it's 1st and 10, Bulldogs, and they're going to hand the ball off up the middle again. And this time he gets some yardage on the play. Darty on the tackle, but it's going to be a gain of 4. Yep, 4. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. 7:15 and counting left to go here in the first half. Twin receivers out to each side this time. Mason sets up in the backfield. There's a snap. He's going to fake the handoff and throw it into the flats, and he's got a blocker out front, and it's going to be enough for another 1st down. The Wildcat corners are going to have to come up on those receivers. They're picking them apart all night. But I think that's an adjustment that they'll make at halftime. We'll see what we can do here. .6:35 and counting left to go here in the first half. Mason hands the ball off, and he's met at the handoff point and a loss on the play of about 3. And that's Hunter Kinzer with the blow up on the line. .602 and counting left to go here in the first half. Got twin receivers out to each side, single back in the backfield. Mason sets up in the backfield. There's a snap, drop back looking to pass. He's got one in the corner, and it's incomplete.
Nice
it was a catch and a breakup by Will Sailing. Nice job by Sailing to get in on that.
I thought it was going to be a nice play, and he just robbed him on that one.
He was fixing to come down with it.
Nice
Will just punched
play.
it out. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 15. I think it's more like 14, but it's 15 on the board, so that's what we'll go with. And we got trip receivers out to the right side this time. Single receiver out to the left. Single back in the backfield along with Mason. There's a snap. He's rolling right, looking right. Pull it down, and it's going to be incomplete. He had the pass into the flats, and the pass was intended for Massengale, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
We're going to have to do something about this air attack. It's just
Yeah, they're pouring it on us. They've only had, 4 running plays tonight?
4 running plays, and we've stopped 3 of them. And they got our number on this passing.
And it looks like
Timeout.
Clinton County is going to take a timeout. 5:25 left to go here in the half, and we'll keep it right here. Again, folks, we do appreciate all of our sponsors. Appreciate everybody that's listening in with us tonight. I know we have some Clinton County fans as well. They've been texting me and talking to us online. A little bit of a different circumstance for us. Preston is actually usually on top of the building and has a much better view, but he had to come inside because of the rain to keep the camera from getting moisture. And so we're getting it as good as we possibly can right now. We appreciate everybody's patience. Preston's doing a great job for us, and it's just a little bit different when you're down here and you're confined. Up there, you can pretty much do what you want to, Granny, and down here you've got all kinds of angles and windows and everything else. So, but he's doing a great job for us, and we appreciate it.
He always does a great job.
Absolutely. And we're coming out of the timeout with 5:25 left to go in the first half. Trip receivers out to the right side. Twin receivers out to the other side. Empty backfield. Mason sets up in shotgun in an empty backfield. Dropping back, looking to pass. He's got it in the air, and he got absolutely drilled. But
he caught the pass,
and that's going to be enough for the touchdown.
Yep.
So he got absolutely rocked. But again, the Wildcat defense cannot contain the passing game.
20-yard touchdown pass. Clinton County may decide to go for 2. They didn't. Play's coming in from the sideline. Maybe. Here it comes. He's still rubbing that shoulder some. Clinton comes out with trips right, twins left. Here's a snap. He's rolling towards his right, flips it over, and it's caught. And they say touchdown or
Extra
point. Good. So with 5:17 left here in the second quarter, it is Edmonson County Wildcats 21, Clinton County Bulldogs 14. So they That passing game, we're going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime, or we're going to have to learn to score a lot. And I don't think we need to learn much. I think we know how to score. But
we're going to have to make some second-half adjustments here at halftime and try to shut that passing game down. We're giving them way too much cushion. And, we see it from a little different angle up here than most people. But, it's way too much cushion. We're going to have to tighten up on them a little bit.
We see it way different than everybody most of the time.
Well, that's not saying it's good or bad. It's just different. So, again, 5:17 left to go here in the first half. The Wildcats with a 21-14 lead on the Bulldogs of Clinton County here at home. Again, today was supposed to have been homecoming, but the weather wouldn't allow that, so they're going to do homecoming next Friday night. And
it's got to go 10.
And it
didn't
didn't.
go.
So we'll take it out of bounds at the other side of the 50. Looks like it's going to be about the 48. We'll take that. Now they walked it down another yard, I think, Granny.
Give them time. Give them time. They're unsure.
So where's he going to put it?
He don't know. He's
set the ball down.
He's going to mark it.
Because it went out of bounds?
Yep. At the 42.
42. So the Wildcats in great field position. I formation in the backfield. Muse up under center. There's a snap. There's the pitch to Swihart going around the corner. Cuts it back to the middle. He's on his horse again, Granny. And he's
stop me.
He's up to about the 30-yard line. They'll spot him just short, maybe the 31. That's a gain of 11 and another Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. Muse gets the play from the sideline. Keep that clock running. They're trying to get the clock started.
It may be seized up from all the rain.
Oh, there it goes.
There it is.
Muse up under center.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Coy and DeWeese in motion. There's a snap. There's the pitch. Lead blockers out front. Cuts it back.
Nice.
He's across the 30, across the 20. And let's see, they're going to mark him about the 18-yard line. And that's another Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. It's going to be 1st and 10, 4:35 in counting. And they do have it marked at the 18. And here we go. Muse up under center. He's got receivers out to his right side. Drops back. I formation in the backfield. The ball's on the ground. Muse picks it up and just has to take it forward. Got maybe a yard on the play. Great job by Muse, though, to get back on the ball.
Well, I know it wasn't planned, but at least we picked up positive yards on a bobbled snap.
Right. .335 in counting. Left to go here in the first half. It's about time for another jaunt to the end zone, isn't it?
I think so. I think we've got a scamper in us.
Muse up under center. Fakes the pitch and hands it off to the middle, and they were waiting on that one. He's going to be taken down about the line of scrimmage. That's Lyons on the carry. It's going to bring up.
He didn't move the yard marker, so no gain.
No. 3rd down and 9 with 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Play comes in from the sideline. I think this 4-down territory, though. Would be for me anyway, with 2:52 left.
I'd just go ahead and score right now and get over with and don't have to worry about no yard mark.
Muse up under center. And there's the pitch to Swihart. He cuts it back to the teeth. They're keying on him now, driving him back. So he might have got a yard or two, but it's still going to be short of the first down. That's going to be 4th and about, looks like about 8, Granny.
That says 9. You say 8. I'm going to go with 8.5.
Yeah, it looks like 8 to me, but need to draw one up right here. Again, folks, we appreciate everybody checking in with us.
Statue of Liberty, student body ride,
Hook and ladder.
end around,
Yeah.
end around, hook and ladder.
Yep, I agree. That's a winning play right there. Muse up under center. DeWeese and Coy go in motion. Oh, and that's
You
a 5er.
can't do that.
That's a 5er. We'll take it. So that'll bring up 4th down and about 2 now. Fourth and 3 officially. They got 4th and 4 on the. We'll go 3. I like 3. 3's a good number. And here we go, 140 and counting. Muse up under center. DeWeese and Coy come in motion. There's a snap. There's the pitch. And they're keying on him again, and they've got him, and he will not get there. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Bulldogs will take over with 1:25 left to go here in the first half. Had a shot to get some momentum going there, Granny, and we just couldn't get it going.
Just kind of fizzled out there at the end. They started keying on Swihart, and maybe we should have tried your hook and ladder.
Yeah, well.
You live and learn.
We do. The only thing I don't like about it is they're going to get the ball to start the second half. So.
Well, as long as we make the adjustments, I think we'll be okay. But if we don't make the adjustments, it could be a long second half.
Yep, could. Could. All right, we've got receivers out to each side. Trip receivers to his left. Twin receivers out to his right. Single back out. And they're going to look to pass. He's got one in the air. And it's going to be incomplete on another good play by Alexander, but on Sailing. But we can't stop playing. We've got to – they're stopping to keep from hitting the player, and they're trying to knock the ball out of the way, and that's why they're getting some of those receptions through. He almost made a good reception on that. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Clock stops at 1:19. And the play comes in from sideline again. You're going to have an empty backfield except for Mason. Receivers out to each side. There's a snap. He's looking left. He's throwing left. He's got it in the air, and it's way over him. But it's going to be incomplete. Nice job by DeWeese to get out there. DeWeese was in good position for that one. And that stops the clock with 1:13. 3rd down and 10. Clinton County brings the play in from the sideline. And here we go. Again, empty backfield. Mason sets up, looking to pass. Throws over across the flats, and it's going to bounce incomplete. 1:08, and it's going to be 4th and 10. I think they wanted to burn a little more clock than that, Granny.
Yeah, they may give it back to us right here.
Oh, there was a flag on the play, they said. All right, so that's
holding on them.
Yeah, we'll decline that.
It, so.
Yep. So it will remain 4th and 10 for the Bulldogs. Got some different packages coming in. Gomez is coming in for the Wildcats, number 84.
Look like they're lining up to punt, but you know what we think about punters.
Yeah, I don't trust any punter, especially when he's a quarterback too.
No.
I mean, a punt's the right thing to do, but, you know.
He's going to punt it.
He is. And it's going to be a low-line drive. And Deweese is going to pick it up and take off with it. And he's got some room. And a nice job. He's inside the 25. We'll see where they actually mark him out. But 56 seconds, and Blaine Deweese.
I think he's inside the 20.
Picks it off of a bounce and takes off, and he has it. Where they're going to mark it.
They're going to mark it 21, looks like. Yeah, 21. 22 maybe?
22 is where it's at, yep. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats, 56.9 seconds, and more importantly, they have 2 timeouts. I don't think the intention for the Bulldogs was to give it back to us with any time left on the clock.
I don't think so either. That may come back to haunt them, but
yep. I hope it does.
I hope we stick it in right here because we've got to kick it off to them.
Right.
In the second
they start
half.
the second half with the ball. All right, Muse sets up in shotgun. And man comes across. And he's going to be taken down at the 25-yard line. Let's see if they call a timeout. They do not. So they're going to continue to let it run. And now they call the timeout. So it's going to be timeout Edmonson County. 41.9 seconds left to go in the quarter. And also in the half. And the Wildcats are the 21-14 lead. Yep, we need some second half adjustments for sure here, Granny, with the passing game, but we'll see what they come out with in the second half. I'm shocked that they've thrown as much as they have. They went 16 pass attempts last week and 16 rushing attempts. They were very, very balanced last week, and it's been pass heavy tonight.
I think they had 16 passes in the first quarter.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's been a bunch for sure.
He's been trying to air it out. And I'm not knocking him. I mean, the plays he's made has been good, but I don't know if he's 50% of his passes have been complete, you know, but he's ironing it out.
Right. All right, here we go. Muse sets up in shotgun. Man comes in motion as White. They fake to him. He's throwing across the middle, and he's got him too. And it's going to be incomplete. 35.2 seconds. Third down, and it looks like third down and 13. Or 35.2 seconds left to go here in the first half. The Wildcats with a 21-14 lead. And they backed him up. No. Okay. I thought this official over here, there was 2 officials really close to each other, and I'm like, what are they doing? The rain started to hit pretty good out there, Granville. The umbrellas went up. Muse up under center. Coy goes in motion. Gets set. Deweese goes in motion. And they're going to throw it across the middle, and he never turned around, and it's incomplete. It's intercepted, And he's going to take it out of bounds at about the 26-yard line with 27 seconds left. Our receiver didn't even turn around. Not sure what was going on there.
He had to hurry up because he was getting pressure on him, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the way we drawed it up on the board.
I don't think that was supposed to work like that. That's just a hunch. So we're 27 seconds away from halftime. Play comes in from the sideline. And here we go. Let's keep them in front of us, guys. Mason sets up in an empty backfield. Trip receiver's out to his left side. Twins out to the right. Man goes in motion, going to overload the other side. There's a run. They hand it off to number 1. The Wildcats get in there, and there's a flag comes in. There was a big hold right there in the middle of the field. So that one's going to come back. And there's another one. And I think that's our guy. The official was actually looking at our guy when he
called 2 penalties on it, so
that's those foolish penalties again there, Granville. We can't have those. We got unsportsmanlikes and personal fouls. We cannot have 15-yard penalties. And I don't know what was that second thing there?
Well, they have to.
Hold on. So they're marking one off on them, which is the hold. Now they're coming back with this.
But if you have 2 penalties, it's offsetting, unless it was after the play.
One of them's a 15-yarder. So that's what the deal is with that. But he did a motion like I was making sure he had.
It must have been after the play then.
Yeah. Either way, it's 1st and 10. And an I formation in the backfield behind Mason this time. And they're just going to take a knee and run it into the halftime. And at the half, well, what are they doing?
Well, there's still 10 seconds. They're not running the clock down quick enough, so they can't leave the field until the.
Well, I know, but they turned around and walked back over to where the officials were, and I thought the officials were talking to them. All right, it's officially halftime, folks, and at the half, the Wildcats lead the Bulldogs by a score of 21-14. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
It's time for the SCRTC Halftime Show on Wildcats Live.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
For over 60 years, Grayville Funeral Home has been a friend to our community, offering the services and care that you need. They're a full-service funeral home, offering cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more. Stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayville Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve.
Reliable internet and great customer service? 2 things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to SCRTC.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
It's time for the SCRTC Halftime Show on Wildcats Live.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Save time, save money, it's that simple, simple as it can be. Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Have you got your flu shot? You can get it here at Alfred's Pharmacy, and no appointment is necessary. It's quick, easy, and virtually painless. Most insurance will cover with zero copay. That's right, zero copay. Save time, save money. It really is that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Get your flu shot today. Alfred's Pharmacy, located in the Main Street Center.
Save time, save money, it's that simple, simple as it can be. Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
When it comes to auctions and realty, you can't beat the team of Alan Keppel and Shauna Gravel from Keller Williams. With over 20 years of combined experience, they have you covered in all things real estate. Whether you're buying or selling homes, farms, commercial property, or if you need auction services, Alan and Shauna can both handle your needs for the price of one. Call 270-791-2288 or 270-246-1329. Alan Keppel and Shauna Gravel, two great realtors that make one great team. Thanks for making Edmonson Voice your #1 source for local news and information in Edmonson County. Now celebrating 10 years. The Edmonson Voice is now reaching thousands every week through EdmonsonVoice.com, our free mobile app, and all our social media channels, including Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and now TikTok. After 10 years, we're still Edmonson County's #1 source for local news and information. EdmonsonVoice.com. Tom Vinson is your local Edmonson County Farm Bureau insurance agent. As your local agent, Tom is proud to serve the Edmonson County community and take care of all your insurance needs with prompt service and personal attention. That's what being Kentucky's insurance company is all about. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life insurance, and more. Contact Tom today for a free quote. Call 270-597-2127. Tom Vinson, your Edmonson County, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent. It's not something we like to talk about. It makes lots of folks uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's part of life. Folks have many needs when they lose a loved one, and one of those is a friend. Roy Gravel and the staff at Gravel Funeral Home have been friends of this community for a long time. Let Gravel Funeral Home be a friend to you with pre-need counseling or other services. No one likes to talk about it, but at Gravel Funeral Home, you can talk it over with a friend. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today, and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare, care is what we
Memories don't die, they live on in our hearts forever. A tombstone or marker should be as unique as the one it honors. Whether it's a simple but elegant headstone or a stately family grave tribute, Patton Brantley Monuments will work with you to create an exclusive masterpiece. We offer a large selection of monuments to honor your loved ones, available in all colors of granite and marble with all shapes and custom designs. To learn more about Patton Brantley Monuments, visit pattonfuneralhome.com.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com. Tonight's halftime show was brought to you by SCRTC. At the half, the Wildcats lead the Bulldogs by a score of 21-14. With a look back at our halftime stats and a recap, here's Granville Meredith.
Scott, looked like we had 198 yards on the ground rushing. We had a couple of pass plays that didn't transpire, so 0 yards in the air. We had 12 Lake Forest recruiting first downs. We had 1 turnover on downs. We turned over on downs once. And we had 1 fumble, and we had 1 fumble recovery and 1 interception. 3 penalties for 20 yards, but there was 2 that was offsetting. And the last one, I guess we would have 4 penalties for 25 yards, which brings us to a halftime score of 21-14 with the Wildcats over the Bulldogs here in Brownsville.
21-14, the good guys. And that takes us down to the Student Athlete of the Week. Our Student Athlete of the Week is sponsored by County Clerk Kevin Alexander. Congratulations to Josie Litch for being named this week's Student Athlete of the Week. Josie is a junior Lady Cat volleyball player. She's the daughter of Robbie and Robin Litch. She currently has a 4.0 GPA.
Solid.
Congratulations, Josie. You are the Wildcats Live Student Athlete of the Week. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll revisit the keys to victory and talk about our second half adjustments. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
It's time for the SCRTC Halftime Show on Wildcats Live.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Save time, save money, it's that simple, simple as it can be. Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Have you got your flu shot? You can get it here at Alfred's Pharmacy, and no appointment is necessary. It's quick, easy, and virtually painless. Most insurance will cover with 0 copay. That's right, 0 copay. Save time, save money. It really is that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy, located in the Main Street Center in Brownsville. Get your flu shot today. Alfred's Pharmacy, located in the Main Street Center.
Save time, save money, it's that simple, simple as it can be. Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
When it comes to auctions and realty, you can't beat the team of Alan Keppel and Shauna Gravel from Keller Williams. With over 20 years of combined experience, they have you covered in all things real estate. Whether you're buying or selling homes, farms, commercial property, or if you need auction services, Alan and Shauna can both handle your needs for the price of one. Call 270-791-2288 or 270-246-1329. Alan Keppel and Shauna Gravel, 2 great realtors that make one great team. Thanks for making Edmonson Voice your #1 source for local news and information in Edmonson County. Now celebrating 10 years. The Edmonson Voice is now reaching thousands every week through EdmonsonVoice.com, our pre-mobile app, and all our social media channels, including Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and now TikTok. After 10 years, we're still Edmonson County's #1 source for local news and information. EdmonsonVoice.com. Tom Benson is your local Edmonson County Farm Bureau insurance agent. As your local agent, Tom is proud to serve the Edmonson County community and take care of all your insurance needs with prompt service and personal attention. That's what being Kentucky's insurance company is all about. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life insurance, and more. Contact Tom today for a free quote. Call 270-597-2127. Tom Benson, your Edmonson County, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent. It's not something we like to talk about. It makes lots of folks uncomfortable. But the truth is, it's part of life. Folks have many needs when they lose a loved one, and one of those is a friend. Roy Gravel and the staff at Gravel Funeral Home have been friends of this community for a long time. Let Gravel Funeral Home be a friend to you with pre-need counseling or other services. No one likes to talk about it, but at Gravel Funeral Home, you can talk it over with a friend. A-Plus Family Healthcare provides personalized primary, behavioral, and pediatric care, all right here in Edmonson County. From newborns to golden years, our team provides comprehensive care tailored for your individual needs. Visit us in Brownsville in the Main Street Center and call 270-975-4050 for an appointment today and visit aplushealth.org.
A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we
Memories don't die, they live on in our hearts forever. A tombstone or marker should be as unique as the one it honors. Whether it's a simple but elegant headstone or a stately family grave tribute, Patton Brantley Monuments will work with you to create an exclusive masterpiece. We offer a large selection of monuments to honor your loved ones, available in all colors of granite and marble with all shapes and custom designs. To learn more about Patton Brantley Monuments, visit pattonfuneralhome.com.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Welcome back to Halftime Show, the SCRTC Halftime Show here at the Wildcat Field in Edmonson County. We're coming into about a minute and a half coming back. But, Granny, the Wildcats in the first half, they had some really good plays, and then they gave up some on defense. It cost them. But let's talk about, first of all, our keys to victory and revisit them.
Last week, the Bulldogs ran 16 rushing plays and passed 10 times. We must remain alert and focus on offensive assignments. Number 2, the offense needs to come out able to move the ball and get some scores early. The Bulldog defense tends to give up a lot of points. And number 3, we need to avoid the foolish penalties and miss assignments. The Bulldogs have the ability to score quickly if they catch the Wildcats defense out of position. And we had 2 asterisks. One was ball security, and since the rain is coming down a little harder, and then the other asterisk was try to do some pass defense. So that may move us into our halftime adjustments. And what I see, Scott, is we're either going to have – the corners are going to have to man up and play some defense, or we're going to have to pull a linebacker or a – safety and drop them out into a zone coverage and try to help with their receivers because they are getting behind us and they're making some big plays. And I know it was kind of even last week with 16 rushing and 10 pass, but it's been 4 rushing and a blue million.
A multitude of passes.
So that's my observation, but the coach may have seen something different, and he might decide he wants to blitz. And there's 2 ways to stop a pass play. Mm-hmm. If you get to him, he can't pass it,
pressure,
or you're going to have to play solid pass defense.
And that's one of the things that we noticed in the first half, Granville, and one of the things that we talked about a couple of different times is the pass defense. It looked like our guys were allowing the guys from Clinton County to make a play on the ball, and then they were trying to play defense.
Right.
That's a hard way to go about a defensive assignment on a pass play.
Ball's in the air. It's anybody's ball.
Right.
So if we can get to it first without clawing their eyes out, so to speak. But, Scott, too, the line's been doing good in getting penetration, but we need – I'd sneak a linebacker or an end to come around real hard on him to kind of,
put some pressure on him, or even right up the gut.
Right. But we've got to do something because if they continue this pass play, they could get right back in it. But with the rain coming down and the high winds, I was kind of hoping it blows over, but we're kind of hoping it blows that 10 over down there. We won't tell you who it is, but
I'll tell them I don't care to you. Somebody down here's got an Ohio State 10.
And it should blow over is what we're saying. So with that being said, Scott, I think we will make some adjustments here. They've got the ball, so we'll see right here on the opening series what kind of adjustments we make. And if they score on the second play, then we're in for a long second half.
Yeah, and we can tell from the way the rain is falling on the track that it's coming down a little bit harder right now. So that's definitely going to play a factor in the second half. A reminder that tonight's second half adjustments were brought to you by CNC Firearms in Brownsville. And we're about 40 seconds away from getting the second half underway here. So we'll go ahead and tell you that the third quarter brought to you by Alford's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. And, again, we do appreciate our sponsors. Each and every one of them bring a lot to the table and make it possible to do what we do. So we truly appreciate them supporting not only the sports and all the kids of Edmonson County High School, but also Granville and I and Double D and Preston and Joe. I haven't seen Joe. Surely he's here.
I think he's afraid to get wet. But,
yeah,
I haven't seen him.
He's our roving reporter that gets all the cool shots with the camera. I couldn't tell if it was him or not because he's probably bundled up. So, but we're getting ready to get started here, and hopefully the Wildcats' adjustments for the second half will prove to be exactly what's needed, just like Coach Vessels typically does. And I
wanted to bring up, Scott, too, the penalties. We've had a few silly penalties tonight.
Yes.
A couple of them offset, but it's still we need to cut those penalties down.
The thing that I dislike about offsetting penalties when one of them is a 15-yarder on us is if we hadn't have done something to be silly and pick up that silly foul, it would have backed them up.
Right.
So even though they're offsetting and it's really no harm, no foul, it really is, because if we hadn't have been silly, it could have made them move back, and that cost us yards. So, but we're getting ready to kick it off here in the second half. Mr. Muse is stepping it off. I'll tell you a funny story here in just a minute.
I wish you would.
All right, there's the kick, and it's a nice one. Going to go back to about the 20-yard line. He's going to field it, and the Wildcats get to him but slide off, and he's got the corner, but he's going to run out of bounds about the 43-yard line. I actually had somebody ask me about a player the other day, and I was talking all about the player, and the player actually walked through there, and they said, well, there he is right now. And I'm like, oh, hi. And they said, you didn't know that was him? And I said, we see him with helmet and pads on. I don't know what they look like in their street clothes.
No. And they just hear us. They don't know what we look like in street clothes.
And that's probably not a bad thing.
That's true, because we could scare somebody. Halloween is coming up.
Although I did have a guy tell me the other day that I look like a lineman, which I do. Yeah. I mean, that's
and not the ones that work on the light poles.
No, not the ones that get paid good money. Just the big ones. Here we go. Mason sets up, dropping back, looking to pass. The Wildcats got the flats, and they do have two out there in the flats. He gets the corner. He's going to pick up about 7. Let's see where they actually mark them. They dropped the first down marker. So, yeah, it's going to be about 7. So it's going to be second down and 3. Let's see if the Wildcats can stop the effectiveness of that pass here in the third quarter. Mason with an empty backfield this time, got receivers out to each side. There's a snap. He's dropping back, looking, throws over in the flats again. He's got a blocker out in front. Muse sheds the blocker. Great job. And he's not going to get the first down. What a play by Muse. He had a receiver trying to stalk block him, and he shucked right off of that thing and got the tackle.
Well, I liked what I saw there, Scott.
Yeah.
He was up on him. He backed off 5 yards, and then he was able to come up and shed the block. So maybe he's going to walk them off instead of being up on them where they can't get behind us real quick.
Gain of 1 on the play. He's third down and 2. And again, empty backfield. Trip receivers out to his left side. Twins over to the right. Mason sets up, dropping back, looking to pass. He's looking right. There's one in the flats again. And we're going to have to stop that little flats pass. He's at the 39-yard line, and that's enough for a first down.
I didn't want them to get behind us, but I don't want them to get in front of us. And
Yeah, it's a balancing act for sure. You don't want to give up the deep ball, but you don't want to give up anything short either. Oh, Brandon Cooper said he knew I was beautiful. He hadn't seen me in a long time.
I was wondering if he needed to change his prescription in his glasses. But,
Well, you know. Here we go. Mason sets up in shotgun, dropping back, looking to pass. It's across the middle, and nice job of the Wildcats to get there. And they heard the whistle, and that was
Swihart was the tackle.
Yep.
He heard the whistle, and he just let go of him.
We don't want to pick up any silliness here in the second half. 2nd down and 7, gain of 3 on the play.
We about got to him that time, Scott, so maybe we've made an adjustment on the line. Maybe we do some stunting.
Put some pressure on him.
Yeah.
Want to remind everybody that the third quarter is brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. And again, empty backfield. Trip receivers out to his left side. Twins out to his right. Mason sets up, drops back, and there's the pressure. There's the flats pass, and again, we're so far off. Oh! Woo! Blaine DeWeese with a stick, son. We were playing off of him, but Blaine popped him good when he got it.
Him picked him up and set him down.
I get excited with hits like that. I like it.
Well, I wasn't expecting you. Yeah, I kind of jumped a little high there, but
well, Blaine weighs $140 with if he's soaking wet. So to see him hitting like that,
he's getting close to being soaking wet.
He probably does weigh 140 right now. Oh, whatever it is, I like it. That was a great hit. 3rd down and 5. 8:11 left to go here in the third quarter.
Trips left this time.
Yep, trips to the left side. Twins out to the right. Mason in the backfield. And there's the snap. Get on it. Did they call a timeout?
Yeah, they called a timeout.
Woo!
I don't know that there was a whistle blown.
I didn't hear it.
But he pointed that they called a timeout. So.
Yeah. All I saw was the snap trickle by his feet because I was watching the quarterback.
Well, the official did wave his hand. I don't know that he blowed the whistle, but he did wave his hand before the snap. But that looked a little scary.
It did. That was a touchy situation there. And again, folks, let's give a big shout out to these cheerleaders that are sitting out here in the rain trying to keep the Edmonson County sideline fired up. They look like they're having fun.
A couple of them are wet.
Yeah.
There's a couple that's got some rain gear on. A couple
trash bags.
Got trash bags, and looks like 5 of them says, "I don't care, I love the rain."
That's it. Blame it on the rain. And here we go. 3rd down and 5. There's the snap. Looking across the middle, and he's got him. But he's short of the first down, I think. Depends on where they spot him.
Well, this guy's saying short. One over yonder has moved it up, so we'll see if they split the difference.
They're going to call it, well. And they're eyeing it. And they're going to give it to him. They are going to give it to him. So that's going to be 1st and 10, Clinton County. I'm not sure that he got there, but according to the spot. But, like I said, we're homers, and we told everybody that ahead of time.
Well, we're not looking straight down the line.
No, we aren't.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on this one.
Trip receivers out to the right side this time. Doubles receivers out to the left side, dropping back. He's looking left, and we just got lucky there. That was a 9-yard pass waiting to happen right there. We had way too much cushion on him. And Granville, I know we can't see it from up here. The rain is really starting to pelt out there. I'm looking through my binoculars, and you can look up in the lights. It's actually fogging down right now.
I can see it hitting the track right here, and it don't look like I want to run to the car right now.
No, sir. No, sir. Nay. 7-12. Left to go here in the third quarter. Mason drops back looking to pass. He's going to take it forward. And the Wildcats, he should have got rid of it. A lot of pressure that time. Lyons was in on it. Hunter Kinzer was in on it. Coates was in on it.
The coach?
Coates.
Oh, Coates.
Coates. You know what we'll need after this is over with to keep from getting soaking wet. So a great job. That's a loss on the play of 8. Mason sets up in shotgun. Trip receivers out to the right side. Twins out to the left, dropping back. He's looking left, throws it in the air. And again, we're way too far off of them. Nice tackle to keep him in front of the sticks. But we just gave up 12 yards there. So it's going to be 4th down and very short.
We're still having trouble with that passing attack. We're going to have to shut it down here and get the ball back.
5:55 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. It's 4th and 2. Mason sets up in shotgun formation. Now he's going to roll up under. He's going to take it forward, and he's going to get the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Clinton County. 5:35 left to go.
It's kind of odd to us. We didn't know what to do. They didn't pass it, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm not so sure the left side of that line didn't fire off a little early, but, you know, it's only a penalty if they call it.
That is true.
And here we go. Clinton County comes out of the huddle. Again, empty backfield. Trip receivers out to his right side. Twin receivers out to his left. Mason in the backfield. There he's looking back, quick right. And he's got blockers out in front of him. We've got a hold right there in front of the official, and he did throw the flag.
Let's back that up.
Our guy tried to disengage, and he
couldn't.
Yeah. He had him by the suspenders. So that's going to back it up 10 yards from the spot of the foul, which is just about where that guy is, and he's going to back it up. So they're actually going to lose some yardage on the play. Took it back to about the original line of scrimmage, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Really close. It says 1st and 20 on the board. There we go. It's correct now. Trip receivers out to the left side, twin receivers out to the right. Mason sets up in shotgun formation. There's a snap, dropping back, looking to pass. And again, across the middle, and we're way off of him. He's going to take it down to about the 9-yard line is where they're going to spot him. It's just short of the first down marker. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 2. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Again, the Wildcats 21, the Bulldogs 14. The Bulldogs are moving the ball down the field, and they're knocking on the door inside the 10-yard line. All right, we've got twin receivers out to the right side, trips out to the left. Mason sets up in shotgun formation, dropping back. There's the quick pass to the sideline again, and the Wildcats cover it. That time we hit it good. That was Muse coming in on that. And it's going to be no gain on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down.
We got a hold, too.
Did we?
Yeah.
On top of that?
Yeah.
Shoot.
I wouldn't lie to you.
I like it.
Scott, I would say that since they've had the ball for so long in halftime, our offense should be well rested. But since over half of our offense plays
is on the defensive side, yeah.
It could get interesting.
We'll see. That's one thing you don't have to worry about our guys, though. We're conditioned well.
Yes, we are.
Coach Vessels has a great conditioning program along with his assistant coaches. They, we may lose, but they're not going to out-tough us, and we're not going to get tired on them, that's for sure. Second down at 11. Trip receivers out to the right. There's the snap. He's rolling right, throwing right. Still got the ball. He dumps it off, and it's incomplete. Nice job of the Wildcat coverage. He just had to get rid of it. Muse is playing a solid game on that side of the ball, Granville. He was in on another one. It's going to bring up third down and about 11. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 3:03. We would assume they would go for it here, even on fourth down, because it's that's what I would do anyway. With the spot they are on the field. Trip receivers out to the right side. Twin receivers out to the left. Mason sets up in shotgun. He's rolling. The Wildcats cut it, and it's going to be incomplete going across the middle. Nice pressure by the Wildcats to get back on him. It's going to bring up fourth down. So we're officially 4th and 11 is what it looks like. It says 4th and 12 on the board, but it's in between 11 and 12. Let's get a big stop right here. 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Clock stopped after the incomplete pass. Trip receivers out to the right side. Twin receivers out to the left. Mason in shotgun. There's a snap. He's dropping back looking to pass. Wildcats get in on him, get a big hit on him. And it's incomplete, but daggone, the Wildcats get in hard on him. And that's number 58 and number 56 for the Wildcats. They got in there quickly on him that time. That is Ace Doherty and Eden Melvin.
That'll help your pass defense right there.
Yes, it will. It certainly will. So with 2:50 left to go here in the third quarter, the Wildcats with a 21-14 lead. And they will take the ball over on downs at the 19-yard line. They got in there on him quick that time.
Yes, they did. I don't think he had his arm fully extended when he passed it. So.
No, he tried to throw it sidearm, I think,
right.
And he took a lick.
Uh-oh.
And we're on the horse.
Uh-oh.
He broke through the main line, and he's still on his feet.
Oh!
And he's taking it across. That's Swihart.
Oh! And Scott got
all the way to the 40. And so that's a
21. 41.
41-yard pitch, and there's a flag at the end of the play, Granville.
Probably on them for face masking or horse collar because they was about.
Now they pulled his helmet off.
Then I'm saying it's going to be a face mask.
It may.
Clinton County pointed towards us, but we didn't have anybody else but Swihart down there.
We'll see what happened. Let's just hope it's not one of those silly fouls that happened after the play and back us up some more. And it's a personal foul against Edmonson County.
Personal foul on them.
So it's offsetting. Okay, so we take the play where it's at, right?
I think so.
Because it was after the play.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, we're lucky it was after the play because if it hadn't been, we'd have backed it way up.
That was a nice run, though.
Let's go ahead because of how fast and he was going and how hard he was fighting. Let's go ahead and give that a Shauna Grable Keller Williams big play of the game.
And we probably missed a couple, 3 in the first half, but we were too excited to talk about them.
All right, here we are coming out of the break. 2:35 left to go here in the third quarter. The Wildcats with a 21-14 lead. Muse up under center. Man comes in motion is Coy and DeWeese. There's the snap. And he's going to take it himself. And again, they sling him forward. I like it. Look like about a gain of 5, so it's going to be second down and 5. The cheerleaders are singing, "We want a touchdown" right now. I tend to to agree with him.
Swihart just brought that play in,
Oh, did he?
Score? Yeah,
Okay.
right here.
That one where we score?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to run it all the time because people, get used to it, but I like it. 1:55 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Again, the Wildcats with a 21-14 lead. No score here in the second half so far. But the Wildcats are on a mission to do something about that. Muse up under center. Receiver's out to his left. He's going to hand the ball off going straight up the middle. Nice move and a juke. And that's Swihart again. He should be close to the first down. Let's see where they actually mark him. Gain of 4, so it's going to be third down and 1. 1:20 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. And Muse is getting a play from the sideline. Breaks the huddle. Brings it to the line. There's a snap, and he's just going to take it himself. He's got some room, and he's going to be called about the 27-yard line, but that is enough for a Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down.
And Scott, we have a huge crowd here.
We do.
But they've got the umbrellas up, so their voices are kind of being bounced back down to the ground. It's not rising up to us, but, there's 10, 12,000 people here in the stands. It's a big crowd for a rainy night here.
There's even several on the other side.
Yes, they are.
36 seconds and counting left to go here in the third quarter. The Wildcats first and 10. It says first and 1. I wish. Muse, handoff comes up the right side, cuts it back to the middle. He's going to go into the teeth of it, get down to the 25-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 2 or 3 on the carry, and that's going to probably take us to the end of the quarter. But we'll see. Yeah. And that is going to take us to the end of the third quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, the Wildcats lead the Bulldogs by a score of 21-14. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmontonVoice.com.
Memories don't die, they live on in our hearts forever. A tombstone or marker should be as unique as the one it honors. Whether it's a simple but elegant headstone or a stately family-grade tribute, Patton Brantley Monuments will work with you to create an exclusive masterpiece. We offer a large selection of monuments to honor your loved ones, available in all colors of granite and marble with all shapes and custom designs. To learn more about Patton Brantley Monuments, visit pattonfuneralhome.com.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live at EdmontonVoice.com. Tonight's fourth quarter action is brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. And again, here to start the fourth quarter, the Wildcats on the move, and they're actually down to our end of the field, Granville. I like it.
They're down here on the rainy side of the field because it's not raining much down here on our left-hand side, but it's coming a storm down here.
It's fixing to be a bigger storm. We're fixing to put it in there.
Second and 8 here to start the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Cats on the move. Momentum over here on our side. Punch this in, double the score.
And step by step, we're moving it down the field.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Wildcat fans, one more quarter. 21-14. Play comes from the sideline, coming out of the end of the quarter. Muse. Set up under center. And the handoff goes to Swihart. He ducks in behind his blocker, goes up the left side. Man, he's still fighting for every yard he gets. He's going to have a gain of about 3 or 4 on that, depending on where the spot is. So it's going to bring up third down. Looks like a gain of 3. It's going to be third down and 5. Let's bounce something to the outside. He's been getting the corner on them all night. And here we go. Muse up under center. There's a snap, and here he goes up the right side this time on his feet down to about the 15-yard line, but that looks like it's going to be enough for the Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. And they grabbed him there and had him every which way but loose, Granny, and he busted through it.
Yeah, made a nice little run. If he hadn't got tripped up there, could have been look out.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Scott, he just now went over 200 yards for the game rushing.
Wow. Swihart with a 200-yard rushing night.
And 3 touchdowns. I just want to clarify that.
And here we go. Muse. Handoff goes up the right side, cuts it back to the middle. He got met hard that time. Nice job by the defensive lineman for Clinton County. Gain of about a half yard. It's going to bring up second down and a long 9. Play comes from the sideline. And the Wildcats are going to put 3 in the backfield this time. And Muse is going to take it. And let's see where he gets to. He's going to pick up about 4 on the play, looks like. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's 3. We've got a terrible angle when they spot the ball on that side. But it's okay.
You just need to make up your mind. 3 or 4 and stay with it.
Well, if they would stick it in the ground over there. Oh, the official keeps sliding, and when he does, it just.
It's getting slick. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
there's more rain that's falling down here on
Yeah,
this end of the
absolutely.
field.
There's the snap. Oh, we've got some guys going in motion.
And it scared me.
It did me too. And
And
now they're going
get us.
Yeah. Did we not get set? Oh, delay of game. Back us up 5. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
You know, we might ought to investigate
yeah.
about getting us
Some actual clocks
Yeah,
for the
them
play clock.
ticker down.
Yeah, because we can't even argue that because we don't have anything to compare it to. And here we go. Man goes in motion is DeWeese and Coy. Snap. And Muse is rolling out. He's going to keep it and take it up the middle. He's on his feet, and he takes it down with a big lunge to almost the 5. And if it's going to be where that's at, Granny, he may have picked up that first down.
I think he's
But
going to
we'll
be short
see.
where they're standing over yonder.
Well, if the Whitehead gets down there and looks at it like he did them a while ago, we've got it. But they're going to mark him about a half yard short, so it's going to be 4th down. And again, folks, I want to remind everybody tonight's fourth quarter action is brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. And here we go. I say Muse just keeps this one and goes forward. What do you think?
I like it.
And that's exactly what he does, off tackle. And he's got enough for the Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. It's 1st and goal from inside the 4. We'll see where they're going to mark it. Looks like the 3, Granny.
I like it.
1st and goal from the 3. Ball security is a must right here. It's slick out there.
Yes, it is.
Got to be able to hold on to it.
It's treacherous.
Treacherous. Yeah, but we love rainy nights.
If we were in Georgia, it'd be a rainy night in Georgia.
Mm-hmm. The lights would go out, though, and that wouldn't be fun.
That is true.
Yeah. Muse. Hands off to Swihart, and he's got number 4.
And a
Touchdown, Swihart.
4-yard scamper. He didn't really do a high-ho silver to the end zone, but we'll give it to him anyway.
Is that his 4th?
That is his 4th of the night. And that put him over 205 yards for the game. And we still got almost 8 minutes left to play here. So Muse will hold for Mr. Colton White. Here's the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. They say yes. So with 7:23 left here in the fourth quarter, it's your Edmonson County Wildcats 28, Clinton County Bulldogs 14. So we've doubled them, Scott.
Hope it stays that way.
If we can play some defense, we might have a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there's a chance.
Great job by Swihart. Like Granville said, over 200 yards in rushing and his fourth touchdown tonight. And I'm like you, Granville. If you ask Swihart about it, he's going to talk about his linemen and how they've been blocking for him. That's just who he is. But he does a great job getting in the open field and shucking would-be defenders, and does a great job of getting down the sideline.
And sometimes he doesn't have to shuck them. He just runs over top of them, which –
well, to be fair, his dad did play a little rugby.
Oh.
So, yeah. Yeah. Did I ever tell you about playing rugby one game?
No, you told me about playing Australian rules football, but not rugby.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they punched the ball up in the air, and I went for it, and the little guy about 5'6" undercut me, and the first thing that hit the ground was my chin. And I decided then it wasn't for me. Clinton County takes the ball up to the left sideline. Wildcats stop him just short of the 35. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bulldogs. 7:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, the bad part of it is I'm a tall guy, and I was athletic back then and in shape, and went down there and played some with Westerns.
So you're saying you're not in shape now?
No, I'm a shape. Round is a shape. But I went down there and was pretty athletic at the time, and they punched that ball up in the air, and I was going to run under it like a wide receiver. And, of course, I didn't know the rules. I found out real quick.
There is no rules.
No. And the little guys love chucking the big guys.
Yes.
There's a snap. There's a pass across the middle. It's caught, and he's going to take it down, and that's enough for the first down. And that's going to be Sailing on the coverage. 7:05 and counting left to go here in the fourth quarter. I tell you what, at the end of the day, it's gonna look like the Bulldogs have a ton of passing yards, and they do, but it's because they passed every play.
Not every play.
Well,
they've ran it
except
6
for the
times.
4. Oh, 6?
Yes.
Except for the 6. I forgot about the quarterback runner. Looking to pass, and it's across the middle and off his fingertips. And again, that was some rough coverage by the Wildcats there. Yeah, I agree. I hear one of the coaches saying exactly what should be done, and that's exactly what I thought too. All the coaches are in the booth with us tonight, along with Preston over here on the far side. I'm not going to say it on the air because we got several people listening, but that's exactly what needs to be done. Mason sets up in shotgun formation. Trip receivers out to his left. Twin receivers out to the right. There's a snap. He's rolling to his left. Throws back across the field. And, man, it was almost intercepted. That was great defense on that side. Was that Sailing? Yep. That was Sailing on that side. Great defense that time by Will Sailing, knocking the ball down. And that's what we were talking about, Granville. He put himself in great position right there. Stop the clock with 6:34.
A couple of listeners texted in and said round's a good shape, but pear shape is kind of nice too.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it. Darren texted in just a little bit ago when we first started and said already 2,800 views on Facebook. So, again, folks, we appreciate everybody checking in with us. Mason sets up in shotgun formation. Trip receivers out to his left side. He's looking that way and turns back the other way. And he's going to come up short, and a nice job of the Wildcats again to get over and knock him out of bounds short of the first down.
That 8 or 9 yard pass is just it's got us.
It's defiant.
It's got us bamboozled.
Ooh, Not to be confused with Bean Boozled. That's two totally different things. I don't know if my dad's listening, so I'll tell you a thing about Bean Boozled here in a minute. Of course, Bean Boozled's that game where you've got the nasty tasting jelly beans, and Dad loves licorice jelly beans. Loves them. I hate them. Can't stand them. And he might have got some skunk spray instead of licorice one night, and he wasn't very happy.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was bad. 4th down. Clinton County dropping back, looking to pass. He's got one in the flats over here, but he's short of the first down marker, and the Wildcats pile on him on the sideline.
Who was that? Was that Muse again?
It was. Muse comes up with a big hit, and it's going to be a turnover on downs with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Wow. I believe we've made some adjustments, Scott.
I believe we have, and I like them. So the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. 6:20 left to go here in the game. I love it when you see kids come flying out like that and making great plays, Granville. We just need to continue to hang on to the ball. Muse up under center. And there's a handoff going straight up the pike. Swihart again up to the 45. You're not going to bring him down easy. He's down to the 38-yard line. Wow. I'm sorry, the 43-yard line. I'm sorry. I was looking at it from the backwards view. So a great job of the Wildcats, especially here in the 4th quarter, especially Granville. They struggled a little bit at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, but they settled into a good rhythm as far as the defense goes and come up with some big plays. 5:35 and counting left to go here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 3. There's the snap. Handoff goes straight up the middle. He's across the 40 down to about the 35-yard line, and that's going to be another Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down. .5:15 and counting left to go in the game. Muse brings the play in from the sideline. And here we go. Up under center. Twin receivers out to his left. He's going to keep it. They stunted the defensive end, and Muse just took advantage of it and got about a 9-yard run. They ran right by him. Yeah, they're going to give him officially 8. But that was a great read by Muse there. He was going to pop it outside, and they ran right by him, so he cut it back. The defensive end decided to collapse, and when you do that, you leave the outside there wide open, Granny.
And we took advantage.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Muse up under center. And he's going to keep it again. And he's going to go forward for the first down. Gain of 3. We needed 2. And that's another Lake Forest recruiting Wildcat first down with 3:50 and counting left to go in the game. Again, tonight's 4th quarter action has been brought to you by Alfred's Pharmacy here in the Patton Funeral Home second half. And these cheerleaders still going strong, Granny.
Not as strong as this offense.
No, sir. Muse up under center. And they're going to hand it off this time. Swihart coming up the middle. He's going to go forward for about a yard, maybe. It's going to keep the clock rolling with 3:10 left to go in the 4th quarter. It's going to bring up 2nd down at about 9. don't know what they announced, but everybody just got happy. Sailing comes in from the sideline. Granville, I think we haven't mentioned them as much as we did last week, but the offensive defensive lines have been solid tonight as well on both sides of the ball.
Yes, they have.
Muse looking. I think they're trying to play a little clock right here.
He waited till he's got his hand up.
And here it comes, and he's going to cut it up, bring it back to the outside, cut it up.
Oh,
and he's taken down at the 3-yard line. Another 21-yard scamper for Swihart. Well, he's putting on a show tonight, Granny.
I've got him with 23 carries for 242 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Wow.
Solid.
Let's give him another one right here.
All right. I don't care.
Well, I don't either. I'm not greedy. I don't care who gets it. Just somebody get one.
Just somebody get it.
So you say there's a chance. Muse running a little clock. And there's a snap. He's going to fake it and take it. And Muse with a 2-yard touchdown. Tristan Muse with a 2-yard touchdown run.
A little fake keeper around the end and gets towards the end zone and goes perpendicular up and over the goal line to score his first one tonight. Attaboy. Colton wide on for the extra point attempt. Muse will be his holder. Here's the snap. Kick is a line drive. Went underneath the bar. So with 1:42 left here in the fourth quarter, it is Edmonson County Wildcats 34, Clinton County Bulldogs 14. I'm saying there's a better chance now, Scott.
Are you?
I'm saying a better chance.
I like our odds.
I like our evens too.
Yeah, we've done. We have done. Solid performance all the way around by the Wildcats, especially here in the second half. Like I said, according to what we've read about them, they were pretty well balanced on the passing and rushing game. But tonight they haven't been balanced at all.
Well, this rain may have caused their equilibrium to be off, and they just wanted to pass more because that's what they did.
You would have thought the rain would make them want to run it. But, I mean, that's what we've done effectively.
We've done it really effectively.
But they've got a totally different team. 1:42 left to go here in the game. The Wildcats with a 34-14 lead. Looks like they're going to pick up their 4th win of the season and go 4-2. Great first-year start by Coach Vessels. And here we are, Muse to kick off. Nice kick. It's going to be fielded at the 14-yard line. Going to take it up the right side. Makes a cut to the middle. He's got some room, Granville. And he's going to run it out of bounds.
He had 4 bearing down on him. He's like, no, I'm going to step out right here.
Yeah, I think the writing was on the wall there. I think if that was Swihart, though, he'd have put a hurt on somebody.
He would have lowered the head, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But again, folks, we appreciate everybody checking in with us tonight. We've got 128 on our live stream right now on Facebook. And I don't know how many views we've got on YouTube tonight, but we truly appreciate each and every one of you checking in with us tonight. Appreciate you hanging around. It's been the wind's getting up now. Granny, look at the Ohio State tent down there. The wind's starting to get up, so that will be a factor as well. Mason sets up in shotgun, drops back, throws it across the middle, and the Wildcats get him down after a gain of about 13. It's going to be a first down for Clinton County. Clock will stop momentarily. As they get the chain set, and there it is. Receivers on each side. Mason sets up in shotgun formation with an empty backfield. There's a snap, looking to pass again. Wildcats get some pressure on him, dumps it across the middle. It's going to be a gain of about 4 on the play. And that's going to take us down to, are they going to call a timeout? Yep. Clinton County calls a timeout with 1:06 left to go in the game. The Wildcats 34, Bulldogs 14. You doing some ciphering, Granny?
I was doing some ciphering, getting ready for this post-game wrap-up.
Yeah.
I want to get out of here before this rain starts.
Yeah. I brought me a raincoat and a john boat, so I should be good getting home.
Well, I've heard tell tomorrow is going to be ugly, but
yeah,
it don't look real pretty right now, just to be honest with you.
No, the front that's coming in, actually, when I was looking at the KYEM website earlier, there's a 75 to 100% chance of rain between now and Sunday afternoon, every hour. So
every hour?
Every hour, yep. Mason sets up. He's going deep. He's got one down the sideline, and it's going to fall incomplete, and that's another good job over there by Will Sailing. Will has made an adjustment in the second half as well, and stayed in front of the receiver, which is a really good move. It's going to fall short, and 1 minute left to go in the game. Clock stops with an incomplete pass. It's 3rd down and 5. Here we go. Break the huddle. Mason again sets up in the backfield where he's been most of the night. Trip receivers out to his left-hand side. Twins out to his right. There's the snap. He's looking left. Wildcats get some pressure on him, and they're going to get a lick on him, and it's going to fall incomplete in the middle of the field. That's going to stop the clock with 53.1 seconds left to go in the game, and it's going to be 4th down and 5. One more play, Granny. If the Wildcat defense can make one more play right here.
I believe they got it in them.
I do too. I do too.
And then I'm pretty sure we would take a knee, but I thought we were going to slow the ball down last week, and we scored with
yeah.
So I'm not going to make any prediction.
Well, actually, he was just trying to run the ball up the middle to run out the clock, and Colton just busted it. Mason sets up in shotgun formation. Trip receivers out to his left side, Twins out to his right. Dropping back, rolling right. He's got some pressure. He's got the ball, and it's incomplete. In 49.7 seconds, the Wildcats will take over at the 38-yard line on downs.
And they will probably go into that victory formation that I love so well, but could be wrong. May want to get Swihart one more touch of the ball.
I'd say we'd be satisfied with what we have right now. But a great effort by the Wildcats in the second half to keep the Bulldogs scoreless here in the second half.
Made some nice adjustments and stopped.
They did. Very nice adjustments.
There's that victory formation.
There it is. And one more time, and we should be good to go here from Brownsville.
Well, I've heard rumor that the car show this weekend in Brownsville has been postponed, but they may end up having a pontoon show.
Yeah.
They're not really for sure what's going to happen.
Well, I thought they were going to bring in one of those airboats, like they have down in the Everglades. Don't know for sure, though. We'll find out closer to time,
and
I guess.
He takes a knee again.
And there's the second knee, and that's going to take us to the end of the game, folks. And here against Clinton County at home, the Wildcats pull out a 34-14 victory after a 21-14 halftime score. So we're going to go into the post-game show, and we'll be back momentarily. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 597-2035 and like us on Facebook. CB Food Store, proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery store. Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmonson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
CB Food Store is proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery. We feature our very own in-house butcher, fresh fruits and vegetables, a fantastic deli with grab-and-go meals and homemade desserts, and if we don't have what you need, just let us know and we'll do our best to get it. We're also happy to carry your groceries out for you. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 597-2035 and like us on Facebook. CB Food Store, proud to be your locally owned hometown grocery store. Patton Funeral Home is a family-operated business that has proudly served Edmonson, Barron, and the surrounding counties since 1969. In our close-knit community, we consider those we serve our neighbors, family, and friends. We're committed to providing affordable excellence to all that place their trust in us. Patton Funeral Home, serving you in 3 locations: Brownsville, Park City, and now Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com, continuing a heritage of caring. Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmonson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
Welcome back to the CB Food Store postgame show on Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. Tonight's postgame stats are brought to you by Greenville and Kearney Tech Service. For a look at tonight's stats, we'll hear from Granville.
Sorry about that, Scott. I was doing some technical difficulties here. So I've got us with 336 yards total on the ground, no passing yards, 19 Lake Forest recruiting first down. We had 1 turnover on down, 1 fumble, 1 interception, and 1 fumble recovery. I believe we had 6 penalties, but they started doing offsetting and doing ciphering rules, so I don't know how many yards that was. But it gives us a 34-14 victory here over the Clinton County Bulldogs.
And, Granville, let's go ahead and we're waiting for Coach Vessels to get up here. I'm not sure he's going to. If he does, he'll probably be waterlogged, but we'll take it either way we can get it.
Yeah.
But the second half adjustments really came up big. We talked about what we felt like needed, and I'll go ahead and say it now. One of the coaches were over here, the coordinators, and he said we need to drop the middleman back instead of leaving him up on the line, and that's exactly what the adjustment was that needed to be made at that time because they were hitting that little slant across the middle for the short yardage. And once they dropped that guy back, he was standing in that zone, and it made it a lot tougher to throw. So great recognition by our coaching staff, and a great way to get out there and make it happen on the field by the team. So I don't see Coach Vessels yet, but we're gonna keep it here, and hopefully he'll be able to get up here with us. We want to give him an opportunity to anyway. You and I were talking, Graham. The Wildcats are 4-2. It's been a little bit since we could say we were 4-2.
Well, you asked me a question about that, and I told you it's a trick question because I don't remember the last time we were 4-2, and you went, well, in 2011 or we went 11.
2011. Yeah,
we went 11. I said, yeah, but that wasn't 4-2, and you're like, yeah. So I can't tell you the last time we were 4-2.
That's true. I'll have to look that up and have it for next week's broadcast. But it's great to come in here after 6 games and be 4-2. I think if anybody had told us that we could have done that, we would have been satisfied with that. But the only person that's probably not satisfied with it right now is Coach Vessels.
Now, I was talking to several parents from last year that don't have their kids playing anymore, and they kind of thought it would be maybe a 2-win season.
Right.
So he's already doubled what they thought.
Well, they thought it was going to be a rebuilding year.
And when he gets here, I'm going to ask him. I can't really say this is a rebuilding year.
No.
So I don't know what he's done.
I just hope we don't short him out with the headphones.
He might get a shock. But he's heading in here, so we will move into
we'll go into our postgame show just quick as he comes in.
When he walks in, we're going postgame.
Hey, Coach, congratulations.
You give him the headset because I don't want him to shock me.
Yeah. Let's. We don't want to short it out on you or anything.
Yeah. Hey, Coach, how's it going?
Going good.
I got one question to start this off.
All right.
I was talking to some parents from last year that don't have any kids playing, and we were sitting around talking before the season started. We thought this may be like a 2-win season. Okay, well, he's already doubled that. So me and Scott was talking while he was coming up the ramp. A lot of other people thought this was going to be a rebuilding year, so we can't really call it that. What do you call this year, Coach?
We're trying to get better every week. I think we are. Thought we played well tonight. I just call it football. I don't know.
Football, I like it. Okay, we're going to call it football, but we really like being 4-2.
Yeah, I do too.
And
best thing about 4-2 is hopefully we got a chance to try to go 5-2.
There you go. I know I'm going to ask the stupid question because everybody watching and us up here, we're pretty dry. You're pretty wet. Was the ball wet tonight?
It was a wet game. Ball was wet, but Linda Starnes does a tremendous job of rotating a dry football in for us. She was rotating one in every other play and done a great job for us.
Well, what if I told you your team rushed the ball tonight for what I've got is 336 yards on the ground?
That's good. We had 300 last week, 300 again this week.
There you go. Big shout out to your offense and defensive line.
Yeah.
They did really well tonight. The defense got a lot of pressure on their quarterback in the second half, but in the first half, it looked like they were passing and cleaning our clock. What did you say at halftime, or what adjustments did you make to make it look? They scored twice on us in the first half, but they didn't in the second half.
We didn't really adjust a whole lot. We played our defense. Coach Muse, he was calling different coverages based on the formations that they came out in.
Right.
All right. And part of it is, I told them before the game, this is going to be a 4-quarter game. The lifting and conditioning and everything that we start January 3rd and go through the whole winter program there and then into the summer, that all pays off. We wear on people's what is how I would analyze it. We wore them down eventually.
From up here, we couldn't really see it. If you go back and watch the video, you can tell when there was a great stick because Scott come unglued.
Yeah,
we don't know who had the first fumble recovery here, but there was plays on the far side and over here, and it looked like Muse was playing out of his mind on defense because
he's pretty good.
He was getting to the passers or the receivers really quick, but there was not really anything that. You know, we talked about halftime adjustments would be like maybe having the corners to man up a little bit, maybe play a little bit more solid defense.
We were doing that in the first half. We played man and zone.
It's just I don't know. It looked like a different crew, so that's the reason we thought you made some adjustment. But if you played the same thing,
We just played better.
We just outplayed them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our lifting and conditioning and, being able to play at a high level for 4 quarters paid off. And then, they started the second half with a 9-minute drive.
Right.
Clinton did. And our defense held down here, and that was awesome. And then we took the ball on offense and drove down and scored again, 28-14. And then we got another stop, and then we had the long drive where we ate a bunch of clock. That's a credit to the O-line and running backs. But probably the best play that Tristan made tonight, he played really good on defense, was down here. It wasn't even a pass at quarterback. It was 3rd and 11 when we scored that first time to get us off the 21. We faked the toss left, and he come out on the bootleg right, and it was covered, and he tucked it and ran and got it to 4th and inches. That was a really good play. Yeah. Not trying to force the ball and just tucking it and running. And then was able to get the first on the 4th and short. And then Swihart punched it in after that, I believe.
All right, Coach, we need to wrap it up here before long, but I've got Mr. Swihart with 23 rushes for 242 yards.
Well, and 4 touchdowns.
And 4 touchdowns.
I told him this week, I said, we're going to increase your workload a little bit because he had a good game last week. He had some runs called back on holdings last week. I said, you're going to carry the ball. And Coach Muse done a good job. He subbed Swihart a lot on defense at free safety, and Cesar played a lot of free safety for us tonight, and that was able to keep Swihart fresh so he could carry the ball for us. And that was intentional.
So, Scott, that's going to take us down to the player of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's any question, Coach, with, the stats that Granville just gave us that Carter Swihart is going to be our player of the game, sponsored by Stice Insurance Agency.
He played well. Offensive line played well. They threw a lot of different fronts at us. They were sliding their D-line around, walking linebackers up and blitzing, and we worked on that all week of picking up the blitzes and not letting the people run through free. I can't remember any place where a defender just sliced through untouched and hit us in the backfield.
Right.
So the O-line played well.
Great. Well, you got any key things you want to tell us about before we go into next week? Or are you going to keep us?
It's the same thing.
Same thing. I like it.
Blocking, tackling, turnovers, and toughness.
I like
the mental toughness.
It's what you call football. I like it. I like it.
Fort Campbell's, they got some good athletes. They're not a bad team. So, and they throw it. They throw it a little bit too. They throw it not as much as these guys did, but they'll throw it around.
Well, Scott, I don't have any more questions.
I don't either. I think one of the things that we did talk about, Coach, before you got up here, and we talked about it in the fourth quarter specifically, was you and your staff have a great conditioning program, and that does bode well for us. You may win the game, and I'm talking about our opponents. They may win the game, but you're not going to out-tough us or outplay us in the fourth quarter and us be tired.
No.
You're not going to wear us down. So we appreciate everything you bring to the table, Coach, and I love being 4-2. It puts us in a really good position. And, we just, us, we wish you nothing but success from here on out. We want to win every game.
Right, and when you talk to the boys again, tell them me and Scott gives them 3 attaboys for this game.
I'm proud of them. They played well.
Absolutely. And that's going to take us down to the end of the game, folks. And that's going to do it from Edmonson County High School. The Wildcats defeat the Clinton County Bulldogs by a score of 34-14. Be sure and join us next Friday night as the Wildcats will be at home to take on the Fort Campbell Falcons at 7 p.m. Good night, Wildcat fans. For Granville Meredith, I'm Scott Lindsay, and this has been another Edmonson Voice production of Wildcats Live presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on the Edmonson Voice.